Hi, Virgo. Welcome to your April 2021 General Tarot reading. It's Raina here. I hope everyone is doing well. And I'm actually recording this the day before the full moon in Libra. And a lot of you, if you're listening at the end of March, will be having this in your first house. And I'm not one of those people that I just say that I feel all these energies all the time. But I feel like I really do sense something different at the time of full moons. And it's like a cozy feeling. I don't know how else to describe it. It feels like, being wrapped in a fleece blanket. Um, so anyway, it should be interesting to go out and see all the interesting people out there, because a lot of times there are a lot of characters who wave their freak flags. And so we shall see. But it can sometimes have a festive vibe to it. And Libra is a very social sign, a very balanced sign, so maybe there'll be more balance. Wow, you have, for April, this is actually quite good for the Aries season. You have a lot of fire. And of course, your earth. And earth and fire are an interesting combination. I was just thinking, my sun is in fire, Sag, and I have moon in Virgo. So I have that fire and earth. And I think that if I look at these cards, this sense of like things opening up for you. Let me think. So for you, I guess this is your 8th house that this represents. But perhaps for many of you, as signs go into Aries, it'll actually be still in the 7th house. So we'll see how this manifests for you, because I have the marriage card, which is good, or you could say family card. So the heart of the matter is the 9 of Cups, and this is getting what you want. And that feeling that results from getting that thing that you have wanted. And it's going to be emphasized in your feelings because we have cups here. But I remember reading somewhere that this can also manifest in a material abundance as well. And that feeling that things are going your way, that you are that you've had a wish that has been fulfilled, can feel like things are getting better. Because in the past position, Virgo, we have the 5 of Wands, which is a very combative card. It's a card of competition. Sometimes it doesn't have to be negative competition. It can be you clawing your way to success, maybe, and being kind of like, maybe you're believing in yourself. I'm talking about in a professional setting, and that allows you to best your competition, but you're in the fight, and I think a lot of times you might shy away from a fight, that you might be like, I would rather do my own thing than to compete, but that you decided to take on this battle and you won. And so now with the 9 of Cups, they always say, is this man actually gloating because he's got this thing? Is it gone to like how you like me now, kind of thing. And this can also apply for relationships too. I said career, and I should have included relationships, because I see the 5 of Wands as vying for somebody's affection, and they have other suitors. I sound like I'm from the 1920s or something. And you're having that confidence to keep pushing yourself towards that person, not, not that, never saying that you should ever push yourself and they don't want your advances. I'm saying that you are not giving up. If you're in a dating situation, you're just going out there and allowing yourself to be part of that. And it doesn't even have to be for a specific person. Maybe you've been divorced and you're not used to having to date. And so it feels like, how they used to say meat market. It feels like, there's a lot of competition and all that kind of thing. I don't know if that would be true nowadays with the way things are, but possibly, there are games being played and people, trying to, try to find their perfect partner. They may be dating more than one person, and you want to be that person. So to me, it can be like showing your confidence and how it pays off with the Nine of Cups, whatever it is, whether it's your personal life or your professional life. And the higher message is the Ten of Cups. Now, this is a marriage card, and this is why they show this, but it can be just happiness for family in general. So whatever is going on that you feel in April, this sense of satisfaction emotionally because you have made your dream come true, this is going to have a ripple effect on your family. And this can just be like they are happy too. And so there's so much harmony going on that it's a love fest, really. What crosses you is the Eight of Wands. And really, to me, here's another fire energy. To me, it's not even really that bad. The Eight of Wands, I don't know if they describe these as arrows, but it's like, to me, it's like when things are at a lull and then all of a sudden they start to heat up. I was just thinking about this last night. I was just thinking in terms of things that were happening, current events, and I was thinking, wow, we're in this period of a lull where things aren't really happening big time in the collective. And I started to read a few things, and I said, it might be starting to heat up. And, when you have that full moon energy, when things are coming to that, you could call it crisis point, or that zenith, where the storyline that has been for the last 2 weeks finally has to be revealed, secrets are revealed, or what have you. So I think that Virgo is definitely one of the hardest working signs, one of the most productive signs. But even you can get in a state of inertia if it seems like there's not a lot of possibilities in your immediate reality. Even with the Five of Wands, this may be something that was a problem for you. Maybe you were in a workplace that was a very dog-eat-dog environment, and you have landed a situation that is much more harmonious to your life, and it has, benefited your family as well. But with the Eight of Wands, there can be like things that come that you have to be kind of like ready to jump on. So whether it is, that you're going to have a quick promotion and maybe you're just like, wait, I just got here, so the self-doubt can kick in. Being able to kind of go with the flow and grab out opportunities as they come is going to benefit you versus like being kind of overly cautious, fearing that you don't have what it takes, those kinds of things. Remember that Virgo is associated with perfectionism, and perfectionism can kill the spirit in so many ways. It can kill the creativity. It can kill relationships, expecting people to be perfect, expecting never to have any faults yourself. So learning to override those tendencies to pick at yourself, to doubt yourself, to second guess yourself, is important. What is coming in is the Two of Pentacles. So this is a perfect example. Now, Pentacles are associated with practical matters like jobs, and this can be mulling over some kind of an offer. So let's say that you have already won a promotion and they're saying, look, we really like your work, but we want you to go overseas. And you may be like saying, whoa, wait a second. This is all going too fast. But you may have a decision that you have to make. What do I do? And the outcome is the Page of Wands. This is a card of, I would say, really embracing your adventurous side, starting a new endeavor. Pages can be good news arriving for you. And, you know, when I was thinking, for some reason, I thought of Uranus, maybe because I was thinking of the unexpected. And Uranus is in Taurus, which is another earth sign like you, Virgo. And actually, Uranus is in your 9th house of long distance travel. I mean, it's, you know, it's transiting through that house for the next several years. It's been there for a couple of years. Uranus rules technology, and it also rules erratic or unpredictable things. So you may get into a pattern of traveling for your work, and you may not know. It may be kind of like, okay, I need you to go here, I need you to go there. And, you know, luckily you're a mutable sign, so a lot of Virgos are flexible. You would be able to do that. But if you have a moon sign in like Scorpio or Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, I guess, it's a fixed sign, that may make your emotions more stubborn, where, you know, your likes and dislikes and things like that, it may be like, if you really you had your heart set on something and then it's not going to be that way, it's hard for you to just shift gears sometimes. So that's something that, again, you have to override. It's not something that comes naturally to you. And that's okay, because as long as you have the conscious awareness of these things, that's the big key. But this is really good stuff. This is like, perfect for Aries, for the Aries season. And even as we get into Taurus, then we're getting into that international affairs, 9th house stuff in April. So, and you'll have a new moon in May in this area. So that's what I have for you, Virgo. I hope that you enjoyed this. If you would like a personal reading, I'm primarily an astrologer. I don't know if you can tell by all my astrological references. You can check out my offerings at the link below. Thank you for watching. Take care. Bye.